morning, guys. I didn't really vlog very much this morning just because I was really sleepy, and I also started running late for work because Kiki decided to be difficult, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. I didn't do my eyebrows this morning. Anyway, I literally just realized that. Oh, that frustrates me so freaking much. This is not what I wanted to start this vlog out with. I wanted to do some morning motivation, but just goes to show you I am not perfect. Why did I not do my eyebrows this morning? Anyway, I just finished my devotional, and one of the things they were talking about, it was specifically towards dating and marriage, but there's something that she talked about that like resonated with me on a friendship that I had. And like I feel like I never really had a breakup. Jared was my first boyfriend. There was one relationship that almost happened twice, and it didn't, and that hurt. But I had a major breakup with one of my best friends, like long time best friends. And it really, I feel like it screwed me up more so than a relationship breakup would have. Although that did last a long time too. That's beside the point. One of the things she talks about is she was going on a date, and she didn't want to go on this date because she had just dealt with a really bad breakup, and it really upset her. My friend and I don't want to go into our relationship and all of this stuff because literally I could probably write a book. I just think like our personalities just didn't mesh, which is fine. It happens. But we were like best friends. I mean, like inseparable for 6 years. And then high school hit. And she started to grow her way and I started to grow my way, which again is fine. Except for the fact that one of the things she had said that was part of our breakup, and I knew that we were butting heads and needed to take time off of our friendship and like be away from each other, as you need to sometimes. She said something along the lines of, it was, again, this was a really long time ago. She made me feel like our friendship didn't mean anything. A best friend 6-year friendship didn't mean anything to her, and that hurt more than anything else. What hit me, because at that point I was like, okay, well, clearly you don't appreciate me, and so I don't think we should be friends anymore, and she agreed. But me taking the big step to say that, it was a lot easier to say it than to do it, because I cried and mourned and cried and mourned, considering she was the only best friend I had that was around at the time. I didn't really have any other really good friends who I was really close to, and that was senior year. And when I went off to college, freshman year of college, it made it extremely hard for me to want to connect with anyone. Finally, one of my now friends, she sat me down, and I don't even know how we got started talking, but we just ended up, I remember one night we ended up in her dorm room and just talking for hours. I just told her everything, like in detail about my friendship breakup and everything, and she made me feel like a person worth being friends to. And she is the reason why I have so many friends that I have now. And like, she's the reason why I have Lizzie. She's the reason why I've kept up friendships with my friend Stephanie and all these other people. And she kind of helped jumpstart that engine that I have of liking to talk to people, wanting to, be friends with people. And like, I encourage you, if you are either an introvert or if you don't think that you're worth being friends with anyone, you are. Like, I'll admit, personalities don't always go along. That is absolutely one thing I've learned. I have learned that I have to say no to some people. That some people may like me and appreciate my friendship, but I cannot be friends with them for one reason or another. Either they don't appreciate me, either they're a bad influence, whatever. So you do have to be mindful of that, but that doesn't mean that you can't be nice to people and talk to people. And like I've mentioned this before in vlogs, by making friends at work, you should make friends at work, you should make friends in your neighborhood, and you should try to make friendships with people in your family, like bond those relationships. There's a seagull over there. Anyway, that's enough for my morning motivation ramble. I hope this means something to you, and I'm now gonna go to work because I'm running late. Hello everyone. Today was actually a pretty good day. We had CPs come in, we had new trainees come in, so we were very well staffed. Wasn't too busy, wasn't too crazy, no bad guest situations. Pretty good day. One cool eventful thing, we got new flashlights. Whenever we are backdooring guests after the show has started, or whenever we are helping guests exit during the show, we use flashlights that we typically have to hold on to, these big heavy things. Well, managers just got us new holders to put on our belts, and we also got slightly smaller flashlights. We used to have really teeny tiny ones, but the batteries would die all of the time, and so now we got bigger, better, brighter ones now. And I was messing with one because we literally just got them handed out like the last hour of my shift, and so I was inside the theater messing with one just to see how bright it was and get a feel for it. And I clicked, if you click it once, it's like really nice and bright. If you click it twice, it's dimmed. If you click it a third time, it does this strobe thing. And so as soon as the show ended, I was like, I found the problem with the new flashlights. Everyone's like, what? And then I did it, and they were like, oh my god, we can't have this. And so what was funny is I walked into the break room when I was getting ready to clock out, and I kind of like made like a little announcement. It's like, there's a problem with the flashlights. If you hit them 3 times, it has a strobe effect. And one of our trainers, like, he's kind of like the annoying older brother, likes to pick on people. He was like, oh, I need to test this out. And he like reached into the new flashlights, and he immediately did it, and he was like, ha ha ha. Not that we would ever use it on the guests, because that was one thing that I was like, oh, this is going to cause guest issues if we accidentally hit it one too many times, because it has a strobe effect. But so I was like telling everyone, like, this is a thing, so be careful when you're turning the flashlight on not to accidentally hit the strobe effect. In the meantime, we were annoying the crap out of each other. Like, in between the show, like, we all were like flashing each other with the flashlight, and our coordinator was like, okay, children, stop playing with the new toy. It was funny. But that is something that we're gonna have to watch whenever we're exiting guests. If we hit it, luckily it's like you have to hit it 3 times. So if you just hit it once, or if you hit it twice, you should be fine. It's just gotta be careful about that 3rd time. Anyway. Marley's gonna aim, and Marley's gonna shoot.
Marley can't aim and shoot with Marley around the corner.
Okay, Marley's gonna shoot.
You can't. You have to move first. You gotta get out of the corner.
Marley's gonna step out and shoot.
Alright, there you go. Marley steps out, and then what does Marley want to shoot at?
Marley wants to shoot at the closest one.
The closest one's engaged foremost.
Okay, she's not gonna shoot at the closest one. Marley doesn't know what she wants.
Marley wants no spiders.
Marley wants no spiders.
She's gonna shoot at the one that is not engaged.
Yes, that one. That's the one she's shooting at.
She's not a man stealer. Alright, so it's easy difficulty, so 1 purple, no boost, just set back, so you should be good to go.
1 purple dice. Let me get my computer to cooperate with me. And then, where's my weapon? My pistol. And I shoot you. Boom.
So you succeeded? You succeeded twice?
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit it again. I got trigger happy.
So Marley turns around the corner, takes aim with her pistol, also does a 1-shot kill, and
Is he dead?
Wow, good looking angle with blaster. Where have you been all my life?
Yeah, I think there's some motives behind this character that